Good afternoon and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Thursday, the first day of April in the year of our Lord 2021. Today's episode actually shows the ability of the left to make April Fool's Day a day to hurt the people. We keep getting this crap from the likes of CNN. And the thing that totally amuses me is the fact that these morons can say something like this and really freaking mean it. I mean, I am not stupid enough to believe this one, but if CNN's Devon Cole wants to show off his stupidity, then by all means, let me help you get that idiocy out there, Mr. Cole. This article that I found comes from MRC TV. CNN writer responds to Kristi Noem's executive orders. It's not possible to know a person's gender identity at birth. And so here we go, with another moronic person from CNN that thinks they can say something patently stupid and have people believe him. CNN must stand for cable news nonsense, after all. The wildly leftist news outlet published an article about Republican South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem's two executive orders that she issued on Monday, which declared that, quote, in South Dakota, only females based on their biological sex, as reflected on their birth certificate, can participate in women's high school and college sports, unquote. Now, CNN writer Devon Cole wrote in response to Noem's executive orders, saying, quote, it's not possible to know a person's gender identity at birth, and there is no consensus criteria for assigning sex at birth. And now to remove that liberal blindfold, folks. Are you finished laughing yet? No one should be able to blame you if you're still at least audibly chuckling after that. After all, why would anyone work so hard to destroy their own credibility when part of the news media? This is almost like a bad April Fool's Day joke, folks, but sadly, it isn't. Clearly, Devon Cole is unaware of the existence of genitalia and ultrasound equipment, or just plain dumb. Both are possibilities, judging by what he wrote. And I know that I am working so hard not to laugh my butt off while reading this insanity. The only thing that keeps me from doing that is the sadness that such stupidity can be uttered by the news media, and they think it is totally okay to get something like this out there because they believe in what they are saying, and everyone else should too. But that is where the reality of this whole thing dissipates and disappears. Now, from Isaiah 30, 9 through 11. Quote, their stronghold will fall because of terror. At the sight of the battle standard, their commanders will panic, unquote, declares the Lord, whose fire is in Zion and whose furnace is in Jerusalem. The Lord will win this battle, and the Devon Coles and the M.L. Grishams, along with the Bidens, the Harrises, the Schumers, the Pelosi's, and others, will find out their actions do indeed have consequences. Their fall will be great, and it is coming, my friends. It is coming. Even here in New Mexico, our tyrant of a so-called queen of the state has decided that even though we are living locked down, and the state is suffering, her priority is not unlocking the state as she should be doing. Oh no, her freaking priority is to legalize pot here in the state, while making the already out-of-money people pay for an extra session to pass it since it didn't pass during the regular session. Her priorities are only on her and her fantasies of having pot legal rather than helping the people of New Mexico start living their lives in peace and freedom again. Because of her actions, we are now the last in the nation in many categories, and in education, we are 51st, even behind the District of Columbia. It is time for everyone to head to the Recall MLG site and start signing Sign it away, man, because this woman has no clue what is needed for New Mexico. All her ideas are wrong, and it seems that CNN is the same way. We need to recall CNN too. Thank you again for continuing to listen to us here at NWCR, which is heard through Conservative Nation Media, or CNM, from behind the silver microphone of freedom with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world, where America always wins. Tomorrow is Friday, my friends, and also is the scheduled start of April for CNM, which my show is scheduled at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain. This weekend, weather allowing, we will have Black by Color Only with Vincent Brown at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, and then American by Design with our own Uncle Bing Fisher at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. Stay tuned for a good weekend of shows, folks. Have a great weekend, and God bless you all.